Avengers. Doomsday is the kind of film that reminds audiences why the Avengers franchise became such a cultural phenomenon in the first place. Marvel has always excelled at weaving together multiple storylines, character arcs, and breathtaking battles. But here it takes that formula and turns it into something darker, more urgent, and almost apocalyptic in tone. To understand its place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you have to look back at the journey that brought us here. The first Avengers film in 2012 was groundbreaking. It showed that heroes from different standalone films could come together and form a team that truly felt larger than life. Age of Ultron, while flawed, introduced ideas of legacy and consequence. Infinity War and Endgame brought the saga to unprecedented heights, delivering shocking losses, iconic team-ups, and an unforgettable showdown with Thanos that redefined superhero cinema. Endgame felt like the finale to an era, and for years, fans wondered if Marvel could ever reach that level again. Avengers. Doomsday is Marvel's answer, and it does not shy away from the monumental challenge of following such a legacy. Instead, it doubles down, embracing a scale so massive and a tone so devastating that it feels both like a continuation and a reinvention of everything that came before. The film's greatest achievement is its balance between honoring the old and embracing the new. Legacy characters return to remind us of the emotional weight carried by past battles, while newer heroes are given their chance to step into the spotlight and prove that the Avengers can endure across generations. The dynamic between the seasoned veterans and the rising stars gives the movie a texture that feels both familiar and refreshing. These interactions are not just fan service, they're essential to the story. They reveal what it means to carry the mantle of a hero, what it costs to lead, and how hope can survive, even in the darkest circumstances. It's a powerful reminder that the Avengers are not just individuals, they are an evolving idea that transcends time and continues to inspire, no matter who wears the mantle. Visually, Avengers. Doomsday is a marvel of modern filmmaking. The action is relentless, yet purposeful, with battles that feel truly epic in scale, but also deeply personal in stakes. Entire cities crumble, cosmic realms collide, and timelines converge. Yet amidst all this spectacle, the emotional weight of the characters keeps everything grounded. The use of visual effects is extraordinary, but more importantly, it serves the story rather than overwhelming it. Every explosion, every clash of powers, every desperate fight for survival feels earned because of the emotional investment built around it. The villain, too, is a triumph more than just a destructive force. They are a figure of inevitability, a living embodiment of chaos and despair. Unlike Thanos, whose warped ideology gave him a strange kind of logic, this antagonist thrives on the certainty of destruction, making them terrifying in a different way. They are not just a challenge for the Avengers to overcome, they are the storm itself. And the hero's struggle against that inevitability gives the film its haunting resonance. But the movie is not without its flaws, and its ambition sometimes becomes its burden. With so many heroes on screen, it is impossible to give each of them equal depth, and some characters inevitably feel underdeveloped or pushed aside. Certain arcs seem rushed, leaving fans of specific heroes longing for more meaningful moments. The pacing, too, can be uneven, with stretches of heavy exposition that may frustrate casual viewers unfamiliar with every thread of the MCU. The tone, which leans much darker than earlier Avengers entries, might also polarize audiences who miss the levity and wit that once balanced the franchise. Humor exists, but in smaller, sharper doses, making the film feel more like a war drama than a blockbuster adventure. This tonal shift is bold, but it may not resonate equally with all audiences. Despite these imperfections, Avengers. Doomsday is a cinematic event in the truest sense of the word. It is the kind of film that demands to be seen in theaters, on the largest screen possible, with an audience that can gasp, cheer, and weep together as the story unfolds. What makes it worth watching isn't just the breathtaking action or the groundbreaking special effects. but the way it manages to make us care so deeply about these characters after more than a decade of storytelling. The emotional stakes feel heavier than ever, and the sacrifices made in this film are some of the most impactful in the entire MCU for longtime fans. It is a roller coaster of nostalgia, heartbreak, and triumph, while for new viewers, it offers a thrilling and terrifying glimpse into the future of Marvel's universe. Avengers. Doomsday may not surpass the perfection of Endgame in every way, but it does something equally important, proves that the Avengers saga is far from finished. It honors the past with reverence, while fearlessly carving a new path forward, filled with uncertainty, hope, and unimaginable stakes. It is a story about resilience, sacrifice, and the eternal fight against impossible odds. Watching it feels like witnessing the next great chapter of a legend still in the making, a reminder that even in the face of the end, heroes rise. For anyone who has followed these characters since the beginning, this film is not just entertainment, it is a monumental experience. One that redefines what it means to be an Avenger and ensures that their legacy will continue to inspire for years to come.